How's it, everybody? Money Shot here again, and welcome back to Hawaii Crap Shooters. In this video, I'll be sharing with you my strategy that's high percentage, high probability, and high performance, called the HCS HP. Check it out. Before I get to the strategy, I just want to give a quick shout out to our new Patreon members, MD and 910 Suited. As new Patreon members, they get early access to all of our videos before it hits YouTube. They get merchandise perks. They know when our schedule is going to be. They have a chat room. They have all these different benefits. So if you want to become a Patreon member, go to our website. I'll put the link down here. Check it out. A lot of great things, different tiers. You can go down to $5, $10 a month, whichever you're comfortable. And we have different levels of benefits. So check it out on our website at Patreon. So how I came up with this HP strategy was I was watching Jacob and his YouTube channel, Wager Me This. If you haven't checked it out, go check it out. He has a lot of different strategies. I like his thinking. He's a very smart guy, thinks out of the box, looks at different angles. He does sports betting, has football picks. He has a lot to offer on his channel. So go check out his channel at Wager Me This. But I was watching his strategy, 6, 7, 8 strategy, and I was very, very excited about this strategy. And I looked at it and I said, wow, this makes a lot of sense. So this is where I was influenced on doing this HP strategy. So thank you, Jacob, for sharing your knowledge. Go check out his channel at Wager Me This. Okay, so for this strategy, HP, which stands for high percentage, high probability, and ultimately high performance, is gonna focus a lot on all of the high probability, high percentage betting. So if we look at the pass line, we're gonna look at the don't pass, we're gonna look at everything on this board here on the layout, which is high percentage, right? So let's start with the box numbers. The highest probability of any number that rolling, if you look at the dice, it's gonna be a 7, 6 combinations to make the 7. The next would be the 6 and the 8. Which would be 5 combinations each. So that's what we're going to be focusing on. And that's where I was very inspired by Jacob's 6, 7, 8. So how I start off this strategy is either you could play the pass line or the don't pass, right? So starting off, I looked at it as, what is stronger, the pass line or the don't pass bar? So on the come out, the pass line is stronger, right? We all know that because the 7 is and the 11 is a winner. But after the come out, the don't pass becomes even stronger just from that one roll, the don't pass. So looking at comparing these two, which is the higher percentage and which is the higher probability of winning, would be the don't pass. So how I'm going to start off is with $60 on the don't pass bar. Okay, I'm taking the higher percentage and the higher probability after the come out roll. So the come out roll, we have 60 here. I'm going to put it here so you can see 60. Okay, so that's our don't pass. Now we got to survive the come out, right? So how I'm going to survive the come out, which I was thinking, I'm going to take $21 here of my own money, and I'm going to hop the 7s. Let me see if you can see this. So hopping the 6-1, hopping the 5-2, hopping the 4-3. With hopping this is gonna net me $70, right? Well, if I'm gonna win 75 here, 15 to 1, I'm gonna lose these 10, I'm actually gonna get $65, right? Or 70 total. Okay, so that will cover the 7 here. That will cover my 60 here. So putting this back, that's the hopping 7. Now, what else can hurt me on the come out? It's gonna be an 11. So I'm gonna put another 5 here on the 11, okay? On here, the 12 is a bar, so it'll be a push. However, I'm gonna lose these bets here, right, on the come out. So what I'm gonna do to hedge that as well is $1 on the 12. I don't know if you can see the 12, but $1 on the 12. So this is on the 12, okay? If you cannot see. Okay, that's the setup on the come out. What we have here, let's look at what we have here. Okay, so we have 60 on the don't pass, and our goal here on the come out roll is just to survive the come out roll, so this can be a stronger bet, right? So we got 60 here. If an 11 rolls, we get 75, right? But we lose 16. So what we're gonna get is, to replenish this, let me change this, 3, 4, 5. If we're gonna get from our 81, we're gonna get 10, 20, our 60 and our 20. So this would lose, we get our 60 back, we got our 20 back, that is our hopping, right? But we're gonna just lose $1, just $1. But $1 on a come out to ensure 60 bucks, I would do that. I don't have to worry about any roll that comes out. If I get a 2, I get paid 60 bucks minus the 40, 41, so I get 39 bucks. If I hit a 3, I get another $39. If I hit the 12, now let's see that the 12. So if I hit the 12, what do I get here? This stays here even, the $60. But I'm gonna lose the 11 and the hopping 7s. I lose 20, but I will get paid 30 here minus the 20. So I get $10 if a 12 rolls. So now, just on the come out, I'll win $39 on the 2, $39 on the 3, and $10 on the 12, on the midnight. So worst case scenario, if we get a point, I lose $1. I have nothing to worry about. I don't care about the come out roll. And when the come out roll is done, if I get a point, right? If I get a point, this is where I lose. I have money invested. So let me set this up again. All the hopping, and then this is on the 12, the midnight. So if a point is established and I get a 9, okay, I am gonna lose this $21. But now this one is still there. But I passed the danger zone of the 7 or 11, but I did lose this 21. So I'm gonna lose this, I'm gonna put this here just as a reminder that I'm down $21 on the come out, okay? That's part of the strategy. Okay, so now we're down 21. We have this 60 don't. What I'm gonna do is now I'm gonna put it like this. $18 on the 6 and 8, right? Until the dealer put me down, $18 on the 6 and 8. Okay, so that's gonna be now, if you calculate all of this, I have 18, 36, 37, 57. I have 57 here, 36 in play, 21 I lost already, and I have 60 here. So if a 7 comes, nothing, I win $3, right? Because I get 60 bucks here. If an 8 comes, I win 21, right? And if a 6 comes, then I win another 21. So high probability, high percentage. Now here, this 21 here will replenish. Remember that 21 we lost on the come out? Now with just one hit, we'll get it all back. See? You see how that works? So we're just looking at one hit. This is the 21 we lost. So we are gonna be rolling until we get one hit. 18 and 18, we have our 60 there, 18, 18. We're all set up. Now we just wait for one hit. We get one hit, we get our 21 back, we replenish this in our rack, and now we're good to go. We're even. Whatever happens, our only danger point would be the $60 don't pass. However, the 6, 7, and 8 is working for us. So we have 5 combinations, and 6. So we have 21 against 4 combinations, right? So 21 versus 4 combinations, that's still a strong bet, right? And everybody says that don't pass is a strong bet. So high probability, high percentage, we're just waiting for either a 6, 7, or 8 rolls, okay? So let's say first roll, I get a 6 or 8, I get my 21 back, I rack this, I'm practically even. My bankroll is still there, but we're gonna try from here now, the next step is we're gonna try and build out. So next step, we get 21 here. We're gonna build out here, 15. We're gonna come out here for 15. We have $6. We're gonna add more targets so that we can get to our foundation as fast. So our $3 here, we're gonna put it on the hard 4, hard 6. That's how we build up. Okay, we gotta keep track of what we're investing, what we want. So right now we want 21. Okay, let's say a 5 comes up, we get 21 here. We'll put this 15 there. Oh, I'm sorry, this is 21. Now we're up 42 bucks, right? This is our money here. We're up 42 bucks. Another hit, we get 21. We're up $62. So that's how we're gonna be making money. We can come on the 10 here, and then we can start collecting until you know, either the 9 comes or the 7 comes. Okay, so if the 7 comes, we're gonna lose all of this, but we're gonna be breaking out even. So all of this is gonna come down. Remember our initial investment of 60, 57 actually. We're gonna win here. We take this back. This is our profits. This is our 21 here, and we made 12 bucks. Okay, so the purpose of this strategy is more like a qualifier, but still trying to build up to your foundation. So that's what would happen if the 7 comes. But if the 9 comes, okay, so people say, what happens if the 9 comes? Now you lose your $60 don't pass. Yes, we do lose this. We lose 60 bucks, but we still have our bets up here. So what I would do is I'm going to take this down, take this down, take this down, take these down. Now this is 10, 45, $52 or $51. Not bad. 51, I'll put it back in my rack. I did lose 60, so I lost typically $9. This would come off, and guess what? We set up right back again on the 11, and this goes on the midnight, and we start all over again. If they get a point from there, you can decide, and then I'll show you another video on how to transition, but that's basically how you're gonna survive the HP. We're betting on the high percentage 6 and 8, and we're betting on the high percentage don't pass after the come out, and we're protecting it with all of these bets in the come out. Okay, so We'll start all over again, and we're gonna change the point. So let's say the point is the 6 or 8 comes out, and everybody's saying, well, we're gonna put down our $60 first here, our don't pass. We have our hopping sevens covered, and we know the worst case scenario, we're gonna lose $1. If we get a point, we're gonna be down 21. So what we're gonna do, let's see how it goes if the point is the 6 or 8. So, okay, let's say it rolls a 6. We got a 6 now. So how do we play this? We're gonna lose all of our hopping, which is 21, and the dollar on the midnight. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go 18 here on the 8, 15 here on the 5. We can't cover the 6 because we have a don't there. So now we have 33 here, right? $33. We have $7. 33 plus this 21 that we lost. We're trying to equal this 60. So 33 plus 21 is 54. We have actually $6 left. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the $3 here. This is if the 6 or 8 hits. And then we're gonna place it on the hard 10 and hard 4. And you know me, I like to use that so I get more targets. Now I have a 5 target, 8 target, which is the next highest probability that we can use. We have the 7 working for us. And now we have 2 extra targets because we have extra money. So we're gonna try and recuperate this $21 again that we lost on the prop bets. Let's say the roll came out 21. So I mean the 15 pays 21. This replenishes that. That's our first hit. Again, this is a strategy that takes patience, and you're trying to qualify the person anyway. So it doesn't matter if they take a while to hit it. You just sit down there and you just be patient. And if they hit that 21, you get your money back. Now you start building. Next one, if they hit the 8 again, 8 now, we get 21, right? We're gonna start building. Put 15 here, we get our 6, we rack this. And then if the 9 hits, we get 21 again. We start building here. The good thing, we're gonna make 12 bucks. If any of these hits, now our targets are increasing, but our risk is still the same. And now if we get lucky and the shooter is shooting good, and then we fill that up, we get $6 again. Now we have everything all set up, and then we can start just going until the 7 out, or you know, and we can transition, which is the other video. But again, let's say the 7 comes again, or the 6. If the 6 hits, you're like, oh man, I lost my don'ts. Guess what? We lost 60, but now we're gonna pull down this, all of these to replenish the 60. This is 30, and this is 30. We can actually leave this up there. We got our 60 back, right? And then we start all over again. Start all over, 6152, yo 11, dollar on the 12. Put our 60 bucks back here. Where's our 60? And we still have this 18, but pull this down. Let's say we pull this down and this down. We start all over again. So it's a great system that you know, it'll last. I mean, you have minimal risk, but you're betting on the highest probability numbers. So again, if you go on the 6, if you get hits the 5 and 9, you can bet on the 6, 7, and 8, which is 6, 7, and 8. If it hits the 5, you can bet, I mean, 6 or 8, then you bet the next number here. Okay, so another scenario. What about the 4 and 10? What do we do with the 4 and 10? So the 4 and 10, we do our setup here, hopping sevens, yo 11, dollar on the 12, $60 here on the don't pass. Okay, so roll comes out and it's a 4. What happens again? We lose all of our 21 here, but this is safe now. We have a strong, powerful bet on the 4 now. So what do? This 4 and 10, as many of you guys would agree with me, is one of the strongest bets. It's what a don't pass player is hoping for, is the 4 and 10, because it's a higher probability to hit the 7 instead of the 4. So again, HP, another high probability opportunity here. So guess what? We're gonna go double odds here. We're gonna now invest 120 here. I know it's a lot, but guess what? I take this bet over here. That's one of the strongest high percentage bets. If you catch the 4 over the 7, and you guys know me, I lay the 4 too. I'll take this bet any day. You can run it through any systems. This would come out ahead, because with the 7 coming out more than probability, now we're playing the dark side high probability, which is the 7 coming out. So again, another example of the strategy of taking advantage of the high probability and high percentage bets. So that happens. We got the 4. We're happy. We're gonna lay our odds for 120. 120 is gonna pay 60 here, and then we get the flat bet of 60. We're set up there. We're gonna tell the dealer, put me 18 here, 18 here. Again, that's our setup. We're gonna just play it out. We're gonna hope that the shooter gives us a 6 and 8, because the 6 and 8, either one is gonna give us our 21. Replenish our initial investment here. Put this in our rack, and now we start building. We just wait. We just be patient. If a 7 comes, we win this huge number. If a 6 comes, we win 21. We just filled up this 5, and then we got $6. We can even put a 5 on the hard 10 now. Keep this dollar. Now we just be patient again. We hit the 8. We get 21. Place the 9. We got the $6. We just collect. We just wait and let probability take its place. We hit the 9. We get 21 again. We go over there. If the shooter just keeps on making us money, now we're all set up here. We're just waiting on this for a decision on the 7 or the 4. But now we just start building. So if they hit the 8, we get 21. We're gonna half press it up. You know me, I like to half press it. We're gonna go to 30. So we're gonna take 9. We're gonna go to 30. We start building. Shooter still hits one of these box numbers. We get 21 here. We're gonna take it to quarter. We win $11. This goes to quarter. We start building. And then what? Guess what? If they hit a 7 finally, this all comes down, even this hard 10. We lose all this money. No harm, no foul. But guess what? We win $60 on the flat bet, and we win 60 on the odds. We just won $120 here. Good bet. We rack this up. We start all over, and we go again. So 6-1, set it up, hopping the 7s, yo 11, and dollar on the 12, and we start all over. Stress-free on the come out. The key here is now our vulnerability of this strategy. Again, this $21 here, we're sacrificing it just to get our position here. We want to safely get a point. We safely get a point here. Once we safely get a point, then this $21 is what we need to recuperate right away. But if you think about it, $21 for each player, you can go 10 players, you're gonna lose $200 if they hit the point right away, which you guys know that's not a high probability again. So we're just gonna try and hit our first one will give us our $21. Then we start building from there. We see what happens on the 6, 5, 6, and 8. We'll play it the same way. On the 6, if it lands on the 6 and 8, it gives us an extra bonus because we have $6 extra. Again, we're gonna place the 18, 15, right? And then we're gonna have $6 extra. We'll give more targets for the shooter with the hard 10 and hard 4. Same thing, total, all of this here would be 60. That's the difference with the 6 and 8. If it hits the 5, we're just gonna play straight up 18 here because we don't have that much extra. That's how you play the 5 and 9. And then the 4 and 10 now is how we're gonna play that is we're gonna place the odds, right? 120 in odds. I'm gonna put it like this so you can see. And then we're gonna play $18, 6 and 8. And then we build it from there. That's the HP. We're playing the high percentage, high probability, and we're gonna be in high performance because everything will work out, you know, with the highest probability. All you mathematicians, you guys see all the high probabilities here. This is something you guys should be happy with. All of you, the math says it all and all that kind of stuff. Well, this strategy is for you. Again, the weakness is that 21. If you're in the process of building our parachute, again, our recovery is if let's say we built up here, we lose on let's say they make the point, we can just recuperate these and start all over. At least we're gonna get half of our loss on this 60. We get half back, but we're giving the shooter an opportunity to qualify themselves, build us up. And if they don't build us up, they get a 7 out early. Guess what? We don't lose our bankroll. And we wait until we get our turn to shoot, and then we have a totally different strategy. So this is a strategy that I use. I know people say, how come you don't use a don't strategy? I don't see you doing a don't strategy and all that. I don't do don't strategies on film, but I do don't strategies when I'm not filming, when I'm on a totally unknown table. I would use this strategy. So this is the HP strategy. We're gonna have Mrs. Money Shot roll it out. She doesn't know this yet. She doesn't know this strategy yet, but I'm gonna teach it to her in the next video. I'm gonna have her roll it out and we're gonna see how it goes. So yeah, that's it. I'm kind of excited about this. It's a qualifier strategy, so it's not designed to make bank on this, but it'll help you survive the table and definitely give you opportunities, set you up for opportunities to make money later, which will be in another video where I'll show you how I transition. So thanks for watching this HP strategy. Try it out, see if it works for you. Let me know if you have any questions. Again, this is something I'm trying out. I try it out in a lot of our practices. But if you have any recommendations or suggestions, I'm open to it. Let me know. Put it in the comments. If you like it, tell me you like it. If you don't like it, also tell me where is my other weaknesses or how I can protect myself even more and be more effective. But thanks again. Take care, guys. And the next time we'll see us rolling this out with Mrs. Money Shot. So see you guys later, and may the dice be nice. Aloha.